Okay, hello. We have a different video today. So I'm using this kind of video so you can actually see the solid figures, which will be our lesson. Okay, solid figures. These are examples as you can see in your book. This is your textbook. Okay, as you can see, you have an example. You have rectangular prism and triangular prism. We have a square pyramid and a triangular pyramid. Okay, so let's discuss first about faces. As you can see in this box here, you have words like face, edge, and vertices. And so we will discuss that. Okay, so let's take, for example, let's take this, for example. This is a cube. Okay, this is a cube. Okay, a face is a flat surface in your solid or the planes. Okay, so this is a plane, this is a flat face. So this is one face of a cube. Another face of a cube is this. So how many faces does a cube have? Let's count. Let's start from the top. 1, bottom 2, and then there are 4 sides. Okay, there are 4 sides, so therefore there are 6 faces of this cube. Now how about this pyramid here? Okay, right, so this is a pyramid. How many faces does this have? Okay, let's count. Let's start from the bottom. So we have 1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 4 sides and 1 bottom. So it has 5 faces. How about this one? This is a triangular prism. Let's count. Top 1, 2, and then how many sides? 3 sides. Okay, so there are 5 faces. How about this? This is a triangular pyramid. Let's count from the bottom first. 1. Then how many sides? 3 sides. 1, 2, 3. 3 sides and 1 bottom. So we have 4 faces. So that is what faces is. That's what faces is about. Oh, we have another figure here. Okay, so this is a trapezoidal prism. Okay, let's count how many faces. 1 from the bottom. 1. Top. 2, sides 3, 4, 5, and 6. So there are 6 faces. Okay, how about the edges? Edges is where the 2 faces meet. Okay, so let's get 2 faces, for example. Okay, so we have 1 face and another face on the top. Okay, there. So as you can see, these 2 faces meet on this edge. So this is one edge. Okay, so basically an edge means wherever the faces meet. So 1, 2 faces, they meet on this side, on this edge. Okay, how about this and this? So they meet on this edge. Okay, so how many edges does a cube have? So let's count. Let's start from the top. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then also from the bottom we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 8, and then we have sides also. 1, 2, 3, 4. So therefore a cube have 12 edges. Okay, let's try the square pyramid. How many edges does this thing have? Okay, let's start from the bottom. So we have this 1 edge, 2, 3, and 4. So 4 edges at the bottom, and on the side we have this 1, 2, 3, and 4. So therefore this rectangular or square pyramid has 8 edges. How about this one? This is a pentagonal prism. Let's count how many edges this one have. Let's start on the bottom. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 10. On the sides, let's start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So therefore you have 15 edges for a pentagonal prism. Okay, so those are about edges. Now let's start with vertices. Vertices, on the other hand, is a point where the edges meet. Okay, so again, the edges is where the faces meet, while the the vertices are the corners or where the edges meet. So for example, you have these. This is a corner, so this is a vertex. Okay, how many more vertices does this cube have? Let's count from the top. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 at the top, 4 at the bottom. So it has 8 vertices. How about this one? How many vertices does this thing have? This pyramid, square pyramid have? Let's count from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. But on the top you only have 1, so therefore it has 5 vertices. How about this one? This is a pentagonal pyramid. Let's count from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1 on top, that's 6. Okay, so those are the vertices. Now, as you can see, most of the solid figures that you have here are either pyramid or prism. What is the basic difference between pyramid and prism? Okay, let's start this one. Let's choose these two, for example. This is a square pyramid, and this is a square prism and square pyramid. Okay, let's look closely. At the bottom, they both have square-shaped bottom. Okay, but the top, for the prism, it also have a square, but for the pyramid, it only has a point. Okay, the prism have the same shape from the top and bottom, while the pyramid has a shape in the bottom, but just a point on top. So if the shape is a square, then it's a square pyramid. Okay, say for example this one. Okay, these are two examples also. This is a pentagonal prism. Why is it pentagonal prism? Because the base or the bottom is a pentagon, and the top is also a pentagon. See, so that is a pentagonal prism. While this one here is a pentagonal pyramid. Why is that? Because it has a pentagon bottom or pentagon base, but just a point at the top. Okay, can you see the difference there? Alright, let's try this one for example. Okay, what is the shape at the bottom? There's a triangle, right? And what's the shape on top? Also a triangle. So therefore they have both triangle for top and bottom, so that is a triangular prism. How about this one? What is the base or what is the bottom? There's a triangle, but when you let it stand, the top is just a point. So this is what you call a triangular pyramid. Okay, let's look again. Same triangle. They're both triangles in the bottom, but the top is a triangle here. Here it's just a point. Oh, here, this is a point. Alright, so that's a basic example. I have two more examples of solid figure here. This one, what do you think is this? Hard to say. But if you let it stand like that, as you can see, the bottom, this is the bottom, and the top have the same shape. What is the side? What is this shape? Do you remember from your quadrilateral? Okay, so this is a trapezoid. Okay, so it has a trapezoid bottom and also a trapezoid top. So therefore, this is what you call a trapezoidal prism because they both have bottom and top. Okay. Now this one, this is another example. This is a cone. Okay, a cone is a special name for circular pyramid. See, it has a circle on the bottom but a point on top. So circular pyramid. But a special name for it is a cone. Just like a cube, this is a square prism. A square prism is a special name for a square prism is a cube. Now how about this one? A spray. Olive oil spray. What kind of solid figure is this? Okay. As you can see, the bottom is circular. The top is also circular. So this is a circular prism. A special name for a circular prism is called a cylinder. Okay, so surely remember all of those things, but the basic the basic point here is you know your shapes, the square, rectangle, parallel, and those rhombus and things like that, pentagon, hexagon, all the shapes that I've asked you to memorize before. If you know that, you shouldn't have a hard time figuring out the names of the shapes. Okay, so you have some examples here for you to work on and also in your workbook. See you tomorrow. We'll have some exercises. Alright, have fun.